Okay, welcome to my first blog post. A bunch of people on my Instagram page thought I should be doing a YouTube channel, so I figured I would start one. I've had the car for 3 years now, so I figured, fuck it, why not full send. This is my 06 STi. She has 61,000 miles. I just hit 61,000 miles. And she's completely stock except for an NVIDIA N1 catback. And I also lowered her on springs, not for performance, basically just to look right. I don't really drive her hard, which all my friends make fun of me for, but then again, I'm the only one that's never blown up a Subaru, so I guess I had the last laugh. This is my 7th STi actually. I had 4 blob eyes before and 2 other Hawkeyes, and this is the one that I'd kind of been waiting for, and I drove down to Florida to get. It was a one owner, obviously completely stock, and she's never seen a winter. Speaking of, it is the middle of January right now, and I had her away for winter, but it just rained like 2 inches and it's 50 degrees out, so there's no salt. I figured I would change her oil and get her out for a little rip. Here's the NVIDIA N1 that I threw on last year. And then I also custom painted the rear diffuser so you could kind of see it more. Added some wing stiffies, some louvers, full lip kit. Other than that, these things look good stock. Don't fuck with them. Alright, so here's the interior. I haven't really changed much, pretty stock. The only thing I have added is a gauge pod ATI, which I'm still waiting on the defies. I added the JDM hazard button, the STi black limited trim, which I like a lot better than the silver. I think it looks a lot cleaner. Side note, the gauge sweep is one of my favorite fucking things about these cars. Don't mind my intercooler sprayer light. It's just because it's winter, and if you don't empty your intercooler sprayer, it'll freeze and it can crack the reservoir. So last but not least, I haven't really added much here, just the Perrin pulley and belt cover. I do have a heat shield coming in down the line. I think it's Cobb. Other than that, like, I don't really want to fuck with it. I did have a couple of built STIs and they were fun as fuck, but there was always shit going wrong, so I really don't mind having a stock car. I haven't had a single issue in 3 years, not a check engine, nothing, so she's probably going to stay this way for quite a while. I think they're getting pretty rare to see them in stock form anyway, so I have no issue. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So the question I get asked most is, why the fuck do you like Subarus so much? Why have you had 7 of them? And I have had other cars. I had a Speed 3 for a while. I had an Evo when I lived in LA. And I had a lot of friends with fast cars in LA. Some of them had GT3s. One of my friends had a GTR. And while they're fast as fuck and they would roast the shit out of this, they didn't do it for me. GD bodies, these older STIs, they're so raw. There's no help. It's literally you in the road. And that's what I appreciate most about it. Even the newer STIs I've driven, I've test driven, I've been in them with friends, and they're fun, but they're big. To me, they're big at least. And they just don't feel as raw. So my biggest suggestion when buying an STI is to buy a stock one. I know it's not as fun, I know it's not as fast, but in the end, I think you'll be happier with it. First of all, you're not inheriting someone else's problem. And second, you get to kind of like take the time to build it yourself and start from scratch rather than just buying someone else's build. And I've had so many friends that have bought built STi and built Rexes, and within a month they have issues with them because you never know how shit was done. You really don't. Even if they have paperwork, I've seen shit go south pretty fast. Yeah, it's gonna take time to maybe get it where you want to if you're into that, but it's so worth it in the end. And if not, just buy one and keep it stock, man. They're fucking just fun cars. I mean, you don't need much. Get a good tune, get an intake and exhaust, and you're fucking golden. Alright, well, I just want to say thank you for watching my first blog, if anyone has watched it. It's probably really shitty, I know, but this is my first time. Please subscribe if you can, because I have a GoPro and I'm going to be posting a lot more videos. My opinion on more shit, STi versus Evo, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, thanks.